The Tesla Cybertruck has been out for a few months now. I think the first deliveries were end of November 30th actually, and they're up to about what, 5,000 to 6,000 units at the moment. But there's been a lot of different big issues that have came up with the Tesla Cybertruck. So we're gonna go through the 4 big issues that we've experienced with the Cybertruck that are pretty common and what's been the fixes to them. Let's get into it. And a lot of these issues none of them have been catastrophic. Well, I guess there was that one person who took delivery recently and barely even made it home before the car just went completely dead. I guess that's gonna happen no matter what with Teslas. It's unfortunate to say that. But there's really been 4 issues that I've had since owning the Tesla Cybertruck. So let's go through each and every one of them. And the good thing is that all of them have fixed themselves, or Tesla has fixed them for us. The first one is this specific door. You probably saw it in MKAHB's video, but earlier on, this door, when you would close it, would make a really bad clunky noise. Vehicle Virgin's actually highlighted on his video the 10 things he hates about the Tesla Cybertruck. But now, after picking it up from Tesla service, because we did bring it for 2 of the issues as talked about in this video, the door sounds absolutely fine now and makes a very solid sound, as it should when you're buying a $100,000 truck. Or maybe that doesn't sound luxurious. I actually think the alignment on this door was so bad that sometimes when I closed it, you can see that there's a nick on the wrap right here. I think it would hit it at weird angles or not be aligned, that it would actually just cause tears like that in the wrap. Because there's another one right here. Pretty interesting problem with the door, but it's fixed now, so that's all that matters. The next common issue has everything to do with the interior screen. A lot of people in their early days of ownership, the screen would go completely out for them. And from what I've heard, that could be a number of issues, going from the light actually overheating to actually the screen going out on its own. Thankfully for us, when the screen went out during our road trip, it fixed itself after we let the Tesla Cybertruck low voltage reset itself overnight, and the screen came back the next day. But this actually happened recently to my friend David Balenciaga in his Cyber Beast, and he actually had to take it to Tesla for them to fix it. But also a known issue and a relatively easy fix, just pretty annoying because you can't use anything with the Tesla Cybertruck using the screen when it's down. The third issue that's pretty common is just a bunch of warning lights. Seems like this happens to a lot of people that try and take the Cybertruck off-roading, but when we took the Cybertruck off-roading, a lot of warning lights actually came on. It was quickly fixed by just opening the charge port door and holding the brake. I guess that's like another way to soft clear it, and they haven't came back since. But you can go into service mode to see all the different warning lights that are still kind of showing up there. And I forgot to bring this up with Tesla when the truck went to service pretty recently, but I should have done that maybe in the future. But it actually does not affect the daily driving of it, so kind of like a hidden thing in the back end. Here's what I actually mean. Here you can see there's a ton of warning lights right here. I have no idea what a lot of them mean. Some of them mention rear controllers and rear differential lockers, so maybe it's just something that isn't unlocked at the moment. And if you want to know how to get into service mode so you can actually take a look for yourself, just hit menu, go to software, hold on Cybertruck, and then a prompt is going to pop open, and then you just type in service to access the service menu. And the last super common issue that we were able to get fixed recently is this wiper. Commonly we see on the forums, what happened was early on, maybe like a month or 2 in, it really started streaking really badly. It would streak right in the middle right here, and there's plenty of people reporting this same exact problem. Some of them were able to get brand new motor replacement, some of them were able to get wiper replacements. I believe we got wiper and motor replacements, and this one seemed to be like a version 2, and it seems to clean much better than before. We've only had it for a day, and it is not streaking at all within the middle. So hopefully Tesla has already updated a version of this for Tesla Cybertruck owners. So if you're experiencing this issue, go to your local Tesla service center. Thankfully, they had one in stock had a wiper and motor in stock to replace, and so it was an easy warranty fix that you had to go to a Tesla service center to actually fix. But kind of makes sense with this big ass wiper like this. But those are my 4 issues that we've had with the Tesla Cybertruck. Pretty common issues that I've seen a lot of owners report the same thing, and really easy fixes. Nothing catastrophic has happened to the Tesla Cybertruck just yet, and it's been a trusty driver, not a daily driver, but like a weekend driver for driving this truck around. And of course, we're still super early on, less than 5,000, 6,000 made. And so of course the first year is gonna have issues with any product that you actually buy that's technology focused. But thanks for watching, everybody. Hit that like if you enjoyed this video, and comment below if you have any of these common issues or any issues that we haven't talked about in this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.